Hello everybody, this is Coach Tara Woodruff, the Mind Reset Coach, coming to you from my home office here in evening thunderstorm, Florida. I just got done with a power nap, took a nice long shower. I'm feeling really fresh and exciting and cozy, like I could use a cup of soup or something. And today, what we're going to be doing is I am back inside my Tao of Network Marketing series, and we're on verse 30. Basically, if you've never been to one of these before, it is, I'm reading the book Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life, reading along with Wayne Dyer, the Tao Te Ching, which was written by Lao Tzu 2,500 years ago, and it is considered world-renowned for being the handbook for leaders. And because we're in network marketing, you know, the minute that you join a company, the minute that you make a decision to work from home and become a network marketing professional and a home-based business professional, you have to start developing your leadership skills. So this is good for both brand new, young, old, seasoned vets. It doesn't matter who you are. This is going to deliver some value to you. I'm super excited about today's verse, so let's go ahead and dig right in. Okay. Verse 30. Let me start that again. One who would guide a leader of men in the uses of life will warn him against the use of arms for conquest. Weapons often turn upon the wielder. Where armies settle, nature offers nothing but briars and thorns. After a great battle has been fought, the land is cursed, the crops fail, and the earth lies stripped of its motherhood. After you have attained your purpose, you must not parade your success. You must not boast of your ability. You must not feel proud. You must not gather regret that you had not been able to prevent the war. You must never think of conquering others by force. Whatever strains with force will soon decay. It is not attuned to the way. Not being attuned to the way, and its end comes all too soon. That just like pow. I mean, you've heard me talk about it before, and boasting in network marketing, and you know, it's important that you let people know that things are good for you, that things are going well. Absolutely. It doesn't mean that you need to be shoving it in their face or doing it in a boastful manner. I mean, no. However, I don't want to put that away. I'll probably have to go back to it. However, the other thing that happens, though, is when you start to alienate people, you need to be really careful about that. But what this is talking about here for me, in terms of network marketing and your role as a leader inside your network marketing company, is there's a lot of this that goes on. I'm sure if you haven't noticed it yet, you will notice it. And, you know, maybe even inside your own head it happens. Maybe it doesn't ever happen, you know, from you. Of course not. I'm hoping that it doesn't. But you will notice it happening. And you'll get into this, my company is better than yours, and your company is better than mine, and and we've got a better this, and we've got a better that, and we have better leadership, and we have a better product, and we have a better shake, we have a better eye gel, we have a better essential oil, whatever it is that's going on. You'll see people, in order to lift themselves up, they will bash someone else. So, for instance, I just gave you a bunch of for instances. So I want you to be really aware of that in your network marketing career, that you shy away from engaging in those kinds of discussions, shy away from engaging in that kind of activity. So in other words, if you see somebody that you know that you follow, you see them post something negative about a company or a leader in a company or something like that, try not to engage in it. I'm guilty of this. Actually, not too long ago, I had a leader of a company that I used to be in, and it fell apart. He actually did something really creepy, and he pretended that he was somebody else and came to my inbox and spammed me after I had already deleted him for spamming me, you know, 6 months before that or whatever it was. And I called him out on it. I screenshotted it and I put it up on Facebook. Not really the best thing in the world. I mean, I don't regret it or feel really, you know, I'm not beating myself up about it. However, you still don't want to do something like that. Every dog has his day. Everyone has to lie in their own bed. And karma is so quick these days that shit comes right through the back door. So whatever you're setting out the front door of your life, you get it right through the back door before you even get the front door shut. I'm telling you. So be really careful about that. Be careful about calling people out unless you feel with utmost certainty it must be done. Okay? You don't promote your business by bashing someone else's. You don't talk up. When I used to be in that health and wellness company I suffered through for so long, I used to have this one particular company. It seemed like every single one of the representatives that would come and inbox me and say mean things about my company, and I was like, well, are you trying to convince me to go to your company? Because that's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? I've seen threads go on and on and on and on and on and on and on from blogs that have Facebook comments, just go on and on and on and on. And you see all the people that thrive on the drama inside of those threads stirring up shit. Those are the people, you might want to recognize this. Those are the people you want to avoid. That's it. Avoid that in your life. Don't participate if you can help it. Don't be the one to start it if you can help it. And only do any calling out if you absolutely must. It's got to be 100%, you're doing the world a service by exposing something. But, and at that point, I want you to really think about it, because the one that thinks they've won, let's read that again. Let me go ahead. I told you I was going to be going back to that. After you have attained your purpose, okay, you must not parade your success. You must not boast of your ability. You must not feel proud. You must not regret that you had not been able to prevent the war. You must never think of conquering others by force. You're never going to talk someone out of their company to join your company by being, conducting blasphemy on theirs. You're never, it doesn't matter if you're right. Because it doesn't matter about being right sometimes. What matters is, are you going to be in alignment with whom you truly are? Are you going to have a peaceful business that is constantly growing in a successful, rapid rate? Or are you going to be somebody that's going to get sidetracked from your mission for creating the best world you could possibly create for yourself and your family and your team? Are you going to get sidetracked from that mission just to engage in some bullshit that happens on the side of you? It has nothing to do with you. Let it go. It's none of your business. And remember this, your business is your business. It's you. Building yourself. Constantly developing your inner self. Constantly developing your practices for your business, and avoid conflict. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be opinionated. I want you to feel strong about your opinions. However, you don't have to exert your opinions on everybody. You just live by your opinions. So say, for instance, you get into a conversation with somebody, maybe you're doing some Facebook chatting and you're making, friends with people on Facebook. You're getting closer to people you've already been friends with on Facebook. And something comes up and there's maybe something where you just totally disagree, and you tell them your opinion, okay? And then they disagree with you 100%. And then say they want to take a look at what it is you have to offer. Maybe business does come around the corner, okay? And you do the qualifying, you ask them. You want to find out if they're even at the very, smallest level of qualification that you require for a team member to be in your business. And they don't believe that. They don't believe what you have set as a standard. You don't have to continue to argue with them about why you have set that standard. You've already lived your experiences, right? You have that standard for a reason. And that standard is not going to change because somebody's arguing with you about it. That standard will only change and evolve based on your experiences. And that's the truth. Sometimes people will tell you some really great things, and the change doesn't happen in your head until it becomes something that's part of your experience. So you're still going to stick by your opinion about what it is that you want to accomplish in a partnership with somebody in your network marketing business. And if they don't understand it, it's not for you to argue. You're not here to convince anybody. You know what I'm saying? I found in my primary business, I was turning people away daily. I'm saying to myself, well, aren't I supposed to be signing people up? I'm turning people away. And I realized, I said, well, wow, is that stressing me out? And I thought about it for a minute. I got stressed out for about 10 seconds. And I said, no, it's not stressing me out. I'd rather it take me longer to build it so that when people are coming into my business, that they're going to stay around forever. I don't want people to come in and try to work it and try it for 30 days or try it for a trial or try it for 60 days or try it for 10 days and then they're gone because they weren't able to make $1,000 or $5,000 or $10,000. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. I want people that come in and do the thing, that get to work like I get to work. You know what I mean? That aren't afraid of getting to work, that they provide their value, they're making their videos, they're asking their questions, they're holding their webinars, they're writing their blogs, they're learning. They're on every available webinar they can get their hands on with, that keeps them focused, not things that keep them distracted. You know what I'm saying? People that are willing to give up the latest, scandal episode to be on a hangout that they need to be on for their business. They can always watch the rerun at 2 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And I would rather wait until people are qualified and just keep on providing the value that I provide. I would rather just do that. And when the right people come into my business, they will come. Doesn't mean I don't keep looking, doesn't mean I don't keep qualifying, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to stop turning people away. I'm never going to be so hungry ever again in my network marketing business that I just let anyone join. I'm over it. It has not worked for me for the past 3 years, being in network marketing full time. I've fallen flat on my face so many times I can't tell you. It didn't work for me before that, when I was still working and working businesses on the side. You can't do that for yourself. So it's okay to set a standard and stick by it, but you don't need to argue it with anybody. Okay? You need to understand that you are really powerful. You're worth working with. That you're not going to cause drama, and you're not going to belittle somebody because they don't understand what you're saying. You're not going to. You got to let people kind of go through their own processes. Now, when they say to you, you know what? Why would you say no to me? And what is it that I need to do? And how do I get that information? How do I train to be able to actually partner with you? Because I want to work with you, and that's that. Those are the people you give the information to. Those are the people who say, okay. And you train them so they are qualified. Those are the people that are ready to learn. Don't waste your time beating people over the head with your opinions or your experiences. Just continue to provide your value. Stay zen. Don't be too braggery. Don't be too much braggery. You need social proof. You got to have it. But don't beat people over the head with it. And just, relax into it. If you're struggling inside of your network marketing business, you're struggling getting quality people into your network marketing business, or if you're struggling holding that standard and not making commissions because you are turning people away, I have a solution for that. I definitely would like to talk to you about it. So, at the end of this video, if you're going to continue reading this blog, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to go over to my blog. You're going to check out the rest of the things that I have to say, and I will have a call to action there for you to go ahead and take some action. If you're already on my blog, you know what to do. I love you all very much. Oh, just an update real quick. I know it's 13 minutes. I'm trying not to go too long. I will be hosting regular hangouts every Saturday at 7 o'clock. After the beach and before you go out for dinner. Sound like a plan? 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Every Saturday, I'm calling it Real Talk with Coach Tara, and we're just going to be going over things about the home-based business industry that are working, things that aren't working, discussing. I'm going to have a panel. If you're inside of my Home-Based Business Pro group, you will have access to the panel link, and you'll be able to come on the panel with me. Sometimes it'll be kind of formal, and I'll have slides and stuff, and sometimes it'll be really relaxed, and maybe it'll be like an open-air mastermind. And I look forward to seeing you on it. So Saturdays, mark your calendar. Definitely on my blog, there is a banner that says Home Based Business Pros Facebook group. Click on it, go over there, request permission. I will accept you. And I'll see you guys on the other side. Peace.